Alright, so we're going live here from Alright, let's try this again. So we're streaming here in the Carburetor Cup Series live at Talladega Super Speedway. They're under their one pace lap now. And we're trying to make sure we got everything set up. And maybe we can do some streaming. So, on the grid, we have, starting first, Johan Hesholt in the number 95. And Will Stern starting second in the number 306. Willie Nelson starts third in the number 21, and Jason Chambers fourth in the number 4. And Scott Gilliland starts fifth in the number 3, and for some reason it's not loading everybody else in my grid, so I'll have to go back and work on that. So race summary today. We're gonna have track info: 2.66 miles around this track, 4 turns, elevation 540 feet. Track temperature is a whopping 97 degrees right now. We're in Talladega, Alabama, in the great old US of A. Today's weather: air temp 78, wind direction north at 2 miles an hour, 1% humidity, and it's partly cloudy here in the state. So this should be coming down to the green flag now. These races normally are a wreck fest, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the way that it goes. Alright, field's coming through turns 3 and 4 right now. Let's see, we got the number 45 here. Don't know what exactly is going on in the field right now. Pace cars pulling in. We're coming through the tri-oval, getting ready for the green flag, and it should be out momentarily. Here they come. The 95 is going to lead them down, and the green flag is out. Here we're going racing, boys. They drive off into turn 1. Looks like the number 95 got a pretty solid jump there. That might come back to bite him over the course of these 15 laps. You see that outside actually is getting lined up pretty well. Coming around, and they're going to drop down behind him, try to get some of that drive. Oh, the 4 tried to throw a block on the 45, that looks like. That didn't work out. The 45's got the 59 behind him, and they're probably going to be moving up toward the front here. So here they go, going down into turn 4. It looks like the 45 is going to take the lead. The 95 is going to drop way back. He ain't got no help on the inside there. And they left the 4 out to dry on the high side, so he's not going to go anywhere. The 95, the 306, and the 24 are all lined up on the inside. Oh, the 24 jumped to the outside just as soon as I said that, but here comes the 21 to fill his gap. Got the 2 back there as well. And that's 1 lap around Talladega. Oh, the 21 goes around. Well, it looks like he just lost it by hitting the apron there. What we can do is we can go back and take a look at that here from our replay. Actually, I think we're just going to stay with the lead pack here. Looks like you got Jay Plummer first, Bud Steele in the 53 second, Johan Ho spot in the 95 third, Jason Chambers fourth, Will Stearns fifth, and Cody Ruscher is sixth. The 4 goes to the outside. He's going to get hung out to dry here. I'm probably going to fall back to the tail end of this pack. So far, pretty clean racing here. We're only about to complete lap number 2 at Talladega Superspeedway. And they're all pretty much single file on the bottom, which is the preferred line around this track. You know, inside's definitely going to be faster. You see the 24 is trying to make something work on the outside. That would be Cody Ruscher. He's trying to get people to go out there with him to make a pass. They could probably pull it off, too. But I don't think anybody's going to go with him. Not right now, anyway. Maybe toward the end. So far, it has been all Jay Plummer at the front of the field, with Bud Steele behind him. And that Chevy Camaro, man, those Camaros look good. I'm interested to see what these Mustangs are going to look like when they come out. Oh, looks like the 306. Oh, the 24 hooks the 306 and sends him to the outside wall. We saw that live. So that's going to shake up the front of the pack. It looked like Cody Ruscher just hooked the 306 of Will Stearns. Let's go back and take a look at that. Oh, too far. Let's see if we can't. Nope. Can't run it back just yet. There's your leader, Jay Plummer. Bud Steele in second in the 53. And the 95 of Johan Hesholt in third. Followed by Cody Ruscher in fourth and the number 24. Jason Chambers pretty far back from this pack. About 2 seconds off of them. So, looks like these 4 are going to be the ones vying for the win at the end of this one. Jay Plummer now the leader. He did start 6th. He's currently running first. And fastest lap was a 48.264, which is pretty good around this joint. He has moved 5 positions. And he's just kind of holding everybody at bay right now. Not really much of anything anybody can do. But it looks like we have all Camaro top 4 right now, as Jay Plummer leads them around again with Bud Steele in second, Johan Hesholt in third, and Cody Ruscher in fourth. All right. And they've put a pretty good gap on the guys running 5th, 6th, and 7th. You got Scott Gilliland, Jason Chambers, and Todd Siebel's back here. But these guys are about 6.5 seconds off the leader, so I don't think that, unless they can all just get lined up together, they're not going to catch them. Those leaders are running pretty good lap times around this joint. I mean, Jay Plummer's last lap was a 48.021 compared to Scott Gilliland's 49.262. So over a second faster the leaders are right now than than those guys running 5th, 6th, and 7th. You can see the 95 goes to the outside, has some help from the 24. Let's see if they can make anything happen out here. Looks like they might actually make it work. If the 24 can get to his bumper, he could probably... Oh, the 24 might leave him out to dry up there. Decides he's still going to go with him for right now, so we'll see. Maybe they can make a move coming through the tri-oval. It's the first real battle for the lead we've had today. Oh, they touch! The 95 come down the track and just got into his right. Oh, he turns him. The 95 doors him. The 45 saves it, comes back up on the racetrack, but that's probably going to be the end of his race. Oh, what a shame. That's no good. But Jay will probably be able to hook up with those guys behind him. Probably won't have time to catch this pack or catch the leaders, but they can definitely try. Looks like the 24 is still working the outside, so we're going to go up there and take a look at that battle right now. Oh, and he's going to have some help from the 53. The 53 of Bud Steele is going to push him around the 95. And it looks like they're going to make it work. Well, obviously they're going to make it work. It's only 2 cars on the outside. And they do, and they pull back down in front of the 95, and they're probably going to pull away a little bit here. The 95 of Johan Hesholt might grab that draft and be able to get back up to them. And we've completed, we're coming to 5 to go this time. We're on lap number 10, so about to complete it as soon as these guys get back to the start-finish line, which, as you guys know, is in a precarious place. It's down past the end of pit road here. So we're going to be coming to 5 laps to go in this Carburetor Cup 15-lap Talladega race. So we do have a new leader, and our new leader is Cody Ruscher. He did start 8th, currently worked his way up to 1st, but it looks like looks like the 59 is going to try to go to the inside, and no, he pulls back up behind Cody. And they're just going to chuck it down on the back. And it's going to be hard to make a pass here without any help, so if that 59 wants to get around him, he's going to have to get a great run coming out of one of the corners. It's going to be the only way he's going to be able to pull that pass off without anybody there to help him, and it looks like the 95 is just too far back to catch up with him. So we're coming to 4 laps to go now. As you can see in the top of our screen there, you can see the ticker. Right now, your top 5 is Chris Ruscher, Bud Steele in 2nd, Johan Hesholt in 3rd, Jay Plummer in 4th, and Scott Gillen in 5th. So far today, your leader is Cody Ruscher. There's been 11 laps completed and 4 laps to go. 1 lead change and no cautions because there are no cautions in the Carburetor Cup Series. And Cody Ruscher's doing good. He's just holding it to that yellow line, which is really what you got to do here. If they're going to pass you, make them pass you on the outside. Oh, but he touches the apron a little bit and slides up through 1 and 2. Doesn't seem like it's going to hurt him that much. Surprised he's leaving that much room on the inside down the backstretch, though. Bud Steele could potentially jump up there and just, and grab that inside line, and that would really not bode well for Cody. But he keeps it planted to that yellow line through the corner, and like I said, that's what you got to do at these super speedways. That's the best place to be. And they come through the tri-oval now, coming to 2 to go this time by. And it's still Cody Ruscher in 1st, Bud Steele in 2nd, Johan Hesholt in 3rd, Scott Gillen in 4th, Jason Chambers in 5th, Jay Plummer in 6th, and in 7th you have Todd Siebels, excuse me. Looks like Will Stearns, Willie Nelson, and Joshua Holyfield have left the race. So we have 7 cars on the track. All of them are on the lead lap, I believe. Yep, all of them are on the lead lap. And your leader is still Cody Ruscher, coming down to the white flag here at Talladega Superspeedway, coming through the tri-oval. And it looks like they're going to have one more lap to go. Oh, looks like Bud Steele's going to try the outside line here. I'm not sure how well that's going to work for him. But this is going to be the battle for the win. Bud Steele working that outside. Looks like Cody's going to pull him a little bit. Bud trying to get that side draft coming up off the corner and down the back straightaway. Looks like he might get in front of him. Bud Steele right now is in front of him. And here comes Cody and Bud, your 2 leaders into turn 3 and 4. Cody going to run Bud up the track. They almost touch. Cody drops down to the inside. Bud still fighting back on the outside. And it looks like Cody's going to get it off the corner. Bud might get this run up top, though. Oh, Cody cuts him off. Bud goes to the inside. Cody throws the block. Cody throws the block again. Oh, Bud goes down below the apron. And almost spins himself out. But it's going to be Cody Ruscher taking the checkered flag here at Talladega Superspeedway. Bud Steele is going to come home in second place after a spirited last lap battle for the win. Johan Hesselt in third in the number 95. Scott Gilliland will come home fourth. Jason Chambers will come home fifth. Jay Plummer sixth. And Todd Siebels will round out the field, who finished the race in seventh. I want to thank you guys for coming along and watching. This has been a production of CCTV, Close Course Television. And we look forward to streaming more races for you guys in the coming future. Hope you all have a great day, a happy Friday, and a happy weekend. Make sure you check out Loose Slug Nuts on Facebook. They are an iRacing league. Got some races coming up this weekend. Their Over the Top Paints and Designs Xfinity Series and their Top Shelf Auto Detailing Cup Series are both at the Last Great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. It'll be a race of fun and havoc. We thank John Hedrick and the guys over there for what they do. You guys have a good day. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time here on Close Course Television.